going to show you a few things today on the diaphragm cow. It may help you out later on in the spring. I ain't no professional or nothing, but I may be able to help you out. It's just a few things that I do. I'm going to start out with the tree cow. It's a sequence of yelps, purrs, real soft like, followed up with a cackle as they fly out of the tree. What I like to do when I'm sit down on the turkey trying to get a big tom to come in is I like to cow to him soft. I like to cow to him soft. If he gets fired up, then I'll get fired up. If he gobbles maybe once every 2 or 3 cowling sessions, you know, when I yelp 2 or 3 times or something, then nothing. Yeps 2 or 3 times, then nothing. Then finally he'll gobble. You know, I'll keep cowling soft to him, try to give him silent treatment. I like to do a couple yeps, a couple putts, you know, little soft purrs here and there, because that's usually what a hen does. As they're feeding, they're not quiet. They're not yelping. They're not carrying on loud or nothing. They like to feed around, kind of putt and soft, you know. I'm going to show you here how it's. As a hen starts to get excited, say the gobbler, he's gobbling, bah, 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 you know, he's hammering every time you call. Maybe you want to try to fire it up a little bit, get a little aggressive. If he's hung up there and he's gobbling every time, maybe you want to try to get a little aggressive with him. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. I've killed a lot of birds getting excited. Let's just see how it sounds. Here's something I like to do if I'm walking into the turkey woods, maybe midday or something like that, and I happen to bust up a couple of hens, a couple of gobblers or something. Say if there's some gobblers with some hens, I like to do the key. And what that does, it tries to bring in, it's a lost cow in there, to bring them in. A lot of people does it in the fall. It's a real good cow to use in the fall. And I'm going to show you how to do the key. What I'm going to do here is show you a few things on the friction cow. What I have here is a Woodhaven. It is the Cherry Classic Crystal. What that is, it's a cherry soundboard with glass over crystal. It's a real good sounding cow. Has really nice nasal yeps to it, 2-tone yeps. I'm going to show you how to do the yelp on the friction cow. What you want to do, you want to make slow, small, oval turns on the friction cow like that. That's the yelp on it. You can do it soft on this cow. You get a little bit louder, you start to get your 2-tone nasal yelp out of it. It goes from a high pitch yelp straight into a rasp. Now I'm going to show you how to do a cut, a sequence of cuts on the friction cow. And what you want to do is the same thing as the yelp, but what you want to do, you just want to bring your snap your striker. And you want to do it, you know, to do the purr on the friction cowl. You just want to lay your striker on it and just barely drag the striker across the cowl. And you want to do it in kind of a J form, like an upside down J. You'd be like, early in the morning before daylight. So I got a gobbler roosted and I got set up on the gobbler and I'm within, you know, 100 yards of him. I like to try to do some tree yelps, and on the friction cowl it sounds real nice, especially on the Cherry Classic Crystal, because you can get them real low yelps out of it. They sound real good. I like to start out a couple little putts, little cuts. This here is something that's kind of hard to do on a friction cowl, and it's a cackle. What it is like a same way you do a yelp, but you do it fast. You do a fast oval shape. It goes a little like that. I'm going to show you a little bit here on the box cowl. Box cowl is actually one of the easiest ones that you can use. This here is a Legacy Bounty Hunter. It's got a real high pitched sound to it. Kind of sounds more like a young hen. It's got a lot of rasps too when you come into the yelp. Right now I'm going to show you how to do the yelp. What you want to do on the box cowl, you don't want to actually bring the paddle off of the box. You want to drag it back and forth. You don't want to bring it up. If you bring it up, then you don't get your full yelp out of it. And it'll sound like this if you bring it up. You don't want to do it. You want to drag it back and forth. Never lift the paddle off. Also, with a box cowl, you can use them two different ways. Some cowls have a different sound on one side and a different sound on the other. This one here, I like to use it like this most of the time. See, when I use it like that, give it a little more rasp. Or I could do it backwards on the other side and gives it a little nervous sound too. Right now I'm going to show you how to do a cut on the box cowl. And what I like to do here is, on this cowl especially, I like to place my thumb against the box like this, kind of up toward the top of it. And what that does, it acts as a spring, and it'll bounce that paddle back when you slap it. And you just